Adam looked out of the small window in the research station. Outside, the stars stretched endlessly, bright and cold. The silence of space always made him feel both small and alive. He had worked on this station for nearly a year, studying alien signals and learning languages. It was quiet work, but he liked it. He liked understanding things no one else could. The intercom buzzed suddenly. Attention. Unknown vessel approaching. Estimated arrival in 5 minutes. Adam straightened. Visitors were rare here. Usually, ships came only from nearby human colonies, and they were always scheduled. He went to the docking bay. The bay doors opened with a low hiss. Through the glass, he saw a small shuttle drifting slowly. Its hull was scratched and scorched, and one of its thrusters sparkled weakly. It did not look like it could last long. A voice came through the intercom. "We need someone to communicate with the pilot. She may not speak human languages." Adam's heart skipped. This was exactly what he did best. He nodded silently and made his way to the shuttle. The door opened. Inside, a young female alien looked at him. Her skin was pale with a soft blue glow. Her eyes were larger than human eyes, dark and shimmering like pools of water. Her hair floated slightly around her head, as if she were underwater. She wore a simple uniform with strange symbols embroidered on it. She was beautiful, but not in a way humans usually thought of beauty. She had a calm presence, almost otherworldly. Adam stepped forward. "Hello, I am Adam. I am human. Can you understand me?" She tilted her head slightly, and her eyes narrowed. She spoke, but the sounds were unlike anything Adam had heard. Soft, melodic, and flowing, almost like music. He smiled gently. "I will try to understand. Can you say your name?" She hesitated, then spoke again. This time, a different tone. Adam listened carefully. He repeated the sounds slowly. "Li. Rai." She nodded. A small smile appeared on her lips. "Li Rai," she said finally, with a voice that almost matched human words. It was not perfect, but Adam could hear it. He nodded. "Welcome, Li Rai. Your shuttle is damaged. We can help you here." She looked around nervously. Humans. Safe?" she said slowly, trying her new words. Adam chuckled softly. "Yes, we are safe. I am safe. You are safe here." Li Rai's eyes softened slightly. She sat down carefully on the floor of the shuttle, her long legs folding neatly. Adam noticed that even her movements were graceful and careful, almost like she was watching every small motion. She seemed cautious but curious. Adam asked, "Do you want water?" He held out a small container. She looked at it, then at him. She reached carefully and took it. Her hands were delicate, with long fingers. She drank slowly, observing Adam the whole time. After a few minutes, she spoke again, this time slower. Human. Kind?" Adam smiled. "Yes. Humans can be kind. I am kind. I help you." She blinked, trying to say it herself. Kind. She nodded, then looked away, embarrassed. Adam could tell she was learning quickly but also shy about it. He decided to sit on the floor beside her. "I know it is hard. Alien languages are different. Human words are different. But we can try. We can learn together. Two. Two. Li Rai looked at him, her eyes wide. She repeated slowly, "Learn. Together." Adam nodded. It was simple, but she had said it correctly. Time passed quietly. Adam taught her small phrases. "Hello, thank you, friend, safe, stop." Each word she repeated carefully, sometimes stumbling, sometimes laughing softly at herself. Adam laughed too. It was a gentle, peaceful sound. She asked questions in broken human words. Why? Stars. So many? Adam pointed outside. Space is big. Stars are far. Humans are small. But humans can travel. She nodded slowly. Small. Humans. Travel. Brave. Adam smiled. Yes, humans can be brave. He noticed that her eyes seemed to glow slightly when she said the word. There was a curiosity there. A sparkle he had not expected. Lyrae leaned back and whispered something in her own language. Adam did not understand. But he noticed her tone. It was soft. Almost like she was talking to herself. He waited patiently. After a moment she said, "Teach. More?" Adam nodded. "We will learn together. I will teach. You will learn." The hours passed, and outside the shuttle, the station was busy. Engineers checked the damage. Communication teams monitored nearby signals. But inside the shuttle, time felt slower. It was a small bubble of calm. Away from alarms and protocols. Adam noticed that Lyrae watched him closely. She observed every movement. Every small gesture. It made him slightly nervous. Finally, Lyrae smiled. It was small, but genuine. Adam felt a strange warmth. She was smiling because she understood a word, and maybe because she liked being around him. He tried not to think too much about it. He was here to help her, nothing else. Then she tried a new phrase. Adam froze for a moment. He nodded quickly. Yes. Friend. She repeated it slowly, carefully. Friend. Adam smiled. It was simple, but it felt important. She trusted him enough to call him friend. The intercom buzzed again. Lyrae's presence has been detected by unknown ships. Warning. Possible threat in system. Adam turned serious. He looked at Lyrae. She had not noticed the warning yet. He said, Lyrae, danger may come. You must stay close to me. I will protect you. She looked up at him, her big eyes unblinking. She nodded. Protect. Adam? Adam shook his head gently. No, I protect you, she repeated. Her voice barely above a whisper. Protect. Me. Adam felt his stomach tighten. He swallowed and tried to focus. It was not time for feelings. It was time for caution. He helped her out of the shuttle, guiding her carefully through the docking bay. Her movements were precise, almost elegant, as if she was floating rather than walking. They reached a secure room in the station. Adam closed the door and locked it. Outside, he could hear the faint hum of engines and distant alarms. Inside, Lyrae sat down again, breathing slowly. Safe? She asked. Adam nodded. For now, safe. She studied him quietly. Then she asked something strange. Adam, why? You help? Adam paused. It was not a question about words. It was about trust. About why a human would care for an alien. He smiled softly. Because it is right. Because you need help. Because friends help each other. Lyrae repeated slowly. Friends help. She said it carefully, like tasting the word. Adam could see her thinking deeply. It was more than just language. She was learning something humans felt but did not always say. For a while, they sat quietly. The stars outside moved slowly across the dark sky. Adam thought about how strange it was to feel a connection with someone so different from a world so far away. Lyrae thought about how humans were different from her people. How they were small and fragile, but brave and kind. Then she spoke. Softly, almost a whisper. Adam, teach. More. Human? 10. Adam nodded. Yes. More. Many things to learn, many words, many ways humans show care. She looked at him with wide eyes. Care. Like friend? Adam nodded. Yes, like friend. Humans care for friends. Humans protect. Humans smile. Humans share. Lyrae tried the words slowly. Humans care, protect, share. She stopped and smiled faintly. Like Adam? Adam froze slightly. He did not know what to say. She looked at him with curious eyes, as if expecting an answer. He swallowed. Yes, I care, she repeated, almost shyly. Care. Yes, Adam. And then she laughed softly, a musical sound that filled the room. Adam felt a warmth he could not describe. The intercom buzzed again, warning of unknown movement outside. Adam stood. We should rest. Danger may come soon. But we will continue learning soon. Lyrae nodded. Continue. Human words. Yes. She smiled again, small and soft. Adam helped her settle down. She seemed tired, but alert. He watched her for a moment, thinking about the strange, delicate bond forming between them. She was an alien, a princess, yet there was something very human in her curiosity, her courage, and her trust. As he left the room, Adam looked back once. Lyrae was trying again to speak a human word, mumbling it under her breath. He smiled. For the first time in a long while, he felt that being human, with all its fragility and kindness, might be enough to make someone from across the stars understand. Outside, the stars continued to shine, indifferent to everything. But inside the small station, a human and an alien princess had begun a friendship that might change both their worlds forever. The day after Lyrae arrived, Adam woke early. The station was quiet, but he could feel a tension in the air. Alarms had stopped for now, but sensors showed distant ships moving closer. These were not human ships. Someone was looking for Lyrae. He found Lyrae in the small common room. She was sitting cross-legged on the floor, staring at a human map of the stars. Her long fingers traced lines and dots, trying to make sense of the human symbols. Good morning, Adam said softly. She looked up and blinked. More. Human. Morning, she repeated. Adam smiled. Yes. Good morning. Sleep well? She nodded. Sleep? Good. Strange. Dreams. She paused, thinking. Dreams? Stars? Far? Danger? Adam frowned. He sat beside her. You dream about danger? Maybe because danger is coming. Some ships are near. I think they are from your world. Lyrae's eyes widened. From my world? Why, find me? Adam shrugged. Maybe they do not trust humans. Maybe they think you are weak. Maybe they want to bring you back. Maybe they want to bring you back. She looked down, quiet for a long moment. Then she whispered, not. Return. Humans. Safe. Friends. Yes? Adam nodded. Yes. Friends are safe. I will protect you, she repeated slowly. Protect. Friends. Humans. Then looked at him carefully. Adam. Brave. Humans? Adam chuckled softly. Sometimes, humans can be small and fragile, but humans can be very brave when they must. Lyrae watched him, fascinated. She wanted to understand. She wanted to know what made humans different from her people. Her people were strict, disciplined, afraid of outsiders. Humans were unpredictable, noisy, and kind in ways she did not understand. Suddenly, a warning sounded. The station intercom buzzed urgently. Unidentified ships detected. Proximity alert. Prepare for contact. Adam grabbed Liray's hand gently. We must go to the control deck. Stay close. I will not let anything happen to you. 8. She held his hand tightly. Protect. Adam? Adam smiled. No. I protect you. You are my friend. The journey to the control deck was tense. Sensors showed 3 small alien ships approaching. They were fast, armed with bright weapons, and clearly searching for the princess. Adam checked the station's defense systems. They were outdated, designed for research, not battle. He looked at Liray. We must hide for now. Wait. Then we can plan. Adam. Liray nodded. Hide. Yes. Humans. Brave? Adam took a deep breath. We will be brave. We will face danger together. Wying. End. They entered a secure maintenance room. It was small, dark, with only the hum of machinery around them. Liray sat down, watching Adam carefully. He could see her fingers trembling slightly. She was scared, but trying not to show it. Liray, Adam said gently, do you understand humans? Do you know why we are brave? She looked at him. Humans. Brave. Because care? Adam smiled. Yes. Humans are brave because they care. We protect those we care about, even if it is hard, even if it is dangerous. She repeated slowly. Care, protect, brave, humans. Adam nodded. Exactly. And now, I will show you how humans act when danger comes. He stood and checked the security cameras. The alien ships had stopped briefly, scanning the area. Adam tapped a few controls, sending false signals to confuse them. The ships moved in circles, unsure where the princess was. Liray watched, fascinated. Humans. Clever? Adam smiled. Yes. Humans can be clever. And brave. Sometimes we use our minds more than weapons. She leaned closer. Teach. Me. Clever? Adam nodded. Yes, I will teach. But now, we must be quiet. They may hear us. The next few hours passed in tense silence. They practiced human words quietly. Adam taught Liray phrases like, follow me, hide, safe, and look. Adam. Teach. Hide. Safe. Yes? She whispered. Adam nodded. Yes. You learn quickly. Very good. Then, a loud thump shook the station. One of the alien ships had fired a probe that hit the outer hull. Lights flickered. The station groaned under the impact. Liray gasped. Adam grabbed her hand again. Stay calm. Follow me. He led her through narrow corridors to a secure control room. Inside, they could see the enemy ships on monitors. They circled the station. Searching. Liray pointed at the screen. Adam shook his head. Not yet. We are hidden. But we must be careful. They will not give up easily. She nodded. Humans. Adam smiled, though his heart pounded. Yes. Humans are brave. And together, we can be stronger than them. For a while, they watched the screens. Silent. Liray leaned against Adam, her head resting lightly on his shoulder. He felt a strange warmth. She was trusting him completely, and he could not ignore it. Adam, why humans care? She asked softly. He looked at her. Because it is part of us. We feel things deeply. We protect. We help. We love. Sometimes it is messy, but it is human. She tried the words slowly. Protect. Help. Love. Human. Then looked at him carefully. Adam. Care. Me? Adam froze for a moment. He swallowed and nodded. Yes, I care. Lyrae smiled faintly, shyly. It was small, but genuine. She had never seen anyone act like this in her world. She liked humans. But this was different. Alarms buzzed again. One of the alien ships had moved closer, scanning more aggressively. Adam looked at the monitors. We may need to move. They are getting too close. Radabon. He guided Lyrae to a smaller escape corridor. This way. It is safe. For now. She followed, holding his hand tightly. Adam. Safe. Yes? Yes. I will keep you safe, he said firmly. They moved through the narrow corridor. Lyrae kept repeating human words under her breath. Safe. Brave. Clever. Protect. Adam smiled. Good. You remember well. Humans teach. And you learn. She looked up at him. Yes. Many words. Many things to learn. But now, focus on being safe. Later, we will learn more human ways. They reached another small room. It was empty, quiet, with a single console. Adam activated the station's emergency lights. The red glow made shadows dance across the walls. Lyrae sat down, exhausted but alert. Adam, danger, near? She asked. Adam shook his head. Not inside here. She nodded. Humans, ready, brave. He smiled. Yes, humans are brave. Sometimes we fight. Sometimes we hide. Sometimes we protect. And sometimes we teach each other. She repeated the words carefully. Fight, hide, protect, teach, humans. Outside, the alien ships continued to circle. But inside the small station room, Adam and Lyrae were forming something new. She was learning not just words, but the way humans felt. She was learning trust. She was learning care. Adam looked at her, sitting quietly, and felt a strange mix of fear and hope. They were alone, small, against a larger enemy. Yet something about her presence made him feel braver than ever. He decided to teach her more human phrases. Lyrae. Next word. Courage. Humans feel fear. But courage is acting even when afraid. Can you say, courage? She repeated slowly. Courage. Humans. Yes. All. All. Very good, Adam said, smiling. And next, hope. Humans have hope even in darkness. Can you say hope? Hope, humans. Yes, she repeated, her voice gaining confidence. He could see a change in her. She was learning not only words, but the feelings behind them. She looked at him and smiled, faintly, softly. It was a human smile, small and careful, but real. Adam felt his heart beat faster. He reminded himself to focus on the danger outside. There would be time, later, for feelings. For now, they had to survive, he said firmly. Lyrae, remember. Follow me. Listen. Learn. Humans survive by caring and being brave. Now, stay ready. She nodded. Ready? Yes. Humans. Brave. Care. The hours passed slowly. The alien ships circled. The station's crew monitored. But no immediate attack came. Inside the small room, Adam and Lyrae practiced words, shared quiet moments, and learned from each other. The bond between them grew stronger. She was no longer just an alien visitor. She was a friend, learning what it meant to be human. And Adam realized that protecting her was no longer just duty. It was something deeper, something he could not fully name yet. As the stars outside moved silently, the two of them prepared for the challenges to come. They knew danger was near, but they also knew that together they could face it. And slowly, Liray whispered a word she had just learned, looking at Adam with careful curiosity. Friend. Adam nodded, smiling softly. Yes, friend. For now, that was enough. The day was quiet, but the tension remained. Adam and Liray stayed in the small control room, keeping an eye on the alien ships outside. The hum of the station made a constant background noise, and the soft flicker of lights cast shadows across the walls. Liray sat cross-legged on the floor, studying the human map again. Her long fingers traced the stars and the paths of the ships. She tried to understand everything. The movements, the distances, the strategies humans used. Adam noticed her concentration and smiled softly. You are learning fast, he said. She looked up. Learn. Fast? Human? Yes? Adam nodded. Yes. Humans teach. Humans share knowledge. You are learning well. Doc SD. She repeated slowly. Teach, share, learning. Yes. Adam checked the monitors again. The enemy ships were still circling, scanning, but they had not attacked yet. He knew it was only a matter of time. Liray, he said gently, do you want to see how humans fight when they must? Her eyes widened. Fight. Humans. Yes? He nodded. Sometimes humans fight to protect friends. Sometimes humans fight to survive. I will show you, but you must stay close. She stood carefully, her movements graceful. Adam smiled faintly. Yes, I protect you, always. He led her to a small observation deck. From there, she could see the alien ships clearly. Their sleek designs glinted under the distant stars, their weapons ready. Liray's eyes widened as she watched. Dangerous, she whispered. Adam nodded. Yes, but humans can be clever and brave. He activated a few systems, sending false signals to the enemy ships. They moved in strange patterns, unsure where the station's crew was. Liray's eyes followed every movement. Clever. Humans. Yes, she said softly. Adam smiled. Yes. Clever. And brave, too. Bravery is acting even when afraid. She repeated slowly. Bravery. Humans. Act. Afraid. He chuckled softly. Very good. Now, I will show you another human thing. Courage comes with hope. Hope is believing that something good can happen, even in darkness. She looked at him carefully. Hope. Humans. Good. Darkness. Adam nodded. Exactly. Humans keep hope, even when danger is near. We fight. We protect. We help each other. That is what makes us strong. She thought for a moment. Adam smiled. Yes, humans are strong in ways you cannot always see. Sometimes it is in muscles, sometimes it is in mind, and sometimes it is in heart. Liray blinked, curious. Heart, humans. Feel. Adam nodded. Yes. Humans feel deeply. We care for friends, for family, for those we trust. Sometimes it makes us happy, sometimes sad, but it always guides us. She repeated slowly. Care, friends, heart, humans. Yes. A sudden alarm sounded. The alien ships had moved closer, scanning more aggressively. Adam grabbed Liray's hand. We must hide, he said firmly. Stay close. She nodded, holding his hand tightly. Close. Yes. Brave. Humans? Adam swallowed. Yes. They moved through the narrow corridors to a secure room. Adam activated the emergency lights. Red light bathed the walls, making shadows dance. Liray looked around nervously. Danger? Near? She asked. Adam shook his head. Outside, yes. Inside, we are safe. For now. But we must be careful. Stay alert. She nodded. Alert? Yes. Humans. Brave. Protect. Adam felt a strange warmth. She was repeating not just words, but meanings. She was beginning to understand humans in ways that went beyond language. Liray, he said gently, do you know why humans fight for friends? She looked at him. Adam nodded. Yes. Humans fight because they care, because they love, because they want to keep others safe. That is our strength. She repeated slowly. Care, love, protect, strength. Adam smiled. Exactly. Now, I will teach you one more thing today. Trust. Humans trust those they know, those who have shown they care. Can you say, trust? Trust. Humans. Yes, she repeated carefully. Very good, Adam said. Trust is important. If you trust someone, you believe they will help, protect, and not harm you. Liray looked at him, eyes wide. Adam, trust, yes? Adam swallowed. Yes, you can trust me. Always. She smiled faintly. It was small, but genuine. She leaned back slightly, still watching him carefully. They spent the next few hours quietly practicing words, watching the alien ships outside, and learning from each other. Adam taught Liray small human habits too. How to breathe slowly when afraid, how to move quietly, how to observe before acting. She copied everything, fascinated. Humans. Careful. Yes? She asked softly. Adam nodded. Yes. Careful and brave. You must be both when danger comes. She repeated. Careful. Brave. Humans. Yes. Then she tried a new phrase she had been practicing for days. Adam. Like me? Adam froze. He did not expect her to say it. She looked at him with wide, curious eyes. Say again? He asked, trying to stay calm. Adam. Like me? She whispered. Adam's heart pounded. He swallowed hard. He had never imagined she would ask something like that. She was an alien, a princess from a distant world, and yet she was looking at him with such openness. I care about you, he said carefully. You are my friend. She tilted her head slightly, trying to understand. Friend. Yes. But, like, more? Adam shook his head gently. I do not know yet. It is complicated. But I care. Very much. She smiled faintly. It was shy, almost like a human smile, and it made Adam feel both nervous and warm. The alarms sounded again. The alien ships had changed positions, moving closer to the station. Adam grabbed Liray's hand firmly. Liray's 70. Liray's hand, to heaven. We must move. She nodded. Quiet. Yes. Brave. Humans? Yes. Humans are brave. Now, go. They moved carefully through the narrow corridors, avoiding the main observation areas. Adam guided her to a small escape chamber. Inside, the room was dim, with just enough light to see. Safe. Now? She asked, voice small. Adam nodded. For now, we are safe. We can rest and plan next move. Danger is near, but we are not defeated. She repeated slowly. Safe, rest, plan, humans. Adam looked at her and felt a strange mixture of relief and awe. She was learning not just words, but emotions. She was beginning to understand courage, trust, care, and hope. She was learning what it meant to be human. He decided to teach her one last thing for the day. Lire. Smile. Humans smile. To show kindness, trust, and happiness. Can you try? She tilted her head, then gave a small, careful smile. It was shy, but real. Adam felt his chest tighten. Very good, he said softly. Humans smile when they feel safe, cared for, and connected. Remember this. It is important. She nodded. Remember. Smile. Humans. Yes. They sat quietly for a while. Hands still touching, words repeated softly. Outside, the alien ship circled, but inside the small room, there was a fragile peace. A bond was forming that went beyond language, beyond duty. It was trust. It was care. It was beginning to be something more. Adam looked at Lire, thinking about how far she had come in such a short time. She was not just an alien visitor anymore. She was learning to be human, in ways she had never imagined. And he realized that protecting her, teaching her, and simply being with her was becoming more important than anything else. As the stars moved silently outside, he whispered to himself. And Lire, watching him carefully, repeated softly. Together. Yes. Humans. Brave. Care. Inside the small escape chamber, a human and an alien princess began to understand each other. In the face of danger, fear, and uncertainty, they found trust, courage, and connection. And that, Adam thought quietly, might be the greatest strength of all.